One of my favorite topics, and not always embraced by the credit department, and the building and construction materials industry is super slow to adapt to technology. It's at an alarmingly slow rate. However, don't let that put you off. First of all, look at your ERP system to see what it can do. You paid a lot of money for the system. Go down to IT, leverage it. You can't break it, trust me. You cannot break it. You can play around in there, see what your AR piece has into it, see what different fields. A lot of times there's a field in there already built in to capture mechanics lien information. You can put that job sheet information in and you can auto feed that stuff right over to your lien service. So that works great. And it's another way to help take transactional work and push it off of your desk, which is critical if you're a very small credit department or a party of one. You want to make sure you're pushing that forward. A great way to leverage some technology into your department is to take a look at those processes that you just broke down. What pieces can you leverage using that technology? Look at your ERP system, go through that. Look at your outside resources. What can you incorporate to feed into that? One example is taking your credit application. If you're still rocking paper, get that on your website. Your IT department can usually do that pretty easily. Make it a PDF fillable. Take it the next step. Put an auto signature on there. Take it a third step. Can it feed into your email inbox? Or an email inbox that you set up labeled credit applications. Then the whole process is automated and you can view that online and then you can start processing it from there. Simple things like that enable you to take transactional work out of your hands and push it on. Because if you haven't got the memo, transactional work is going away. And if you're going to get bogged down under that, just like rocking bank and trade references instead of using commercial credit reports, that's going to slow you down. Think of ways that you can leverage that technology. So one of the fun things that you can work on is paying attention to what other credit managers are doing, asking questions, pushing that out. That's where having that credit community really comes into play. I don't want to sit through 16 different versions of how to automate my payment portal or automate invoicing. But I do want to know which companies are doing really well at it, who I can leverage. Are they cost effective? How good are they? I don't want to be bleeding edge. I want to be cutting edge. I don't want to be bleeding edge. So by bleeding edge, I don't want to be the one who is testing all of these things. I want to be the one pushing it through. So as you're looking at these, use those credit communities. Which credit reports are really valuable right now? Who's got the best information? Cost-wise, what's great? What's the best product for you? What works for me may not work for you, but let me at least tell you what I like about it, what I don't like about it, and then you can make an informed decision. Maybe who you're using is the best option for you, or maybe you need that combination, but that's where you're looking for that technology to push out. I also want to see maybe the commercial credit reporting piece has the capability to process my credit apps for me and I can program an algorithm. Kind of freaks credit managers out to let go of that piece, but you're setting the algorithms and you're making the final decision. So that enables you to leverage that technology. So think outside the box.
This is just a small taste of a much larger class. You can take the full class for free at levelset.com. Join me.